Hey guys, welcome back into Love and Lights. I hope all is well. I hope you guys are doing what's best for you and taking great care of you. Here with the general reading for our beautiful collective. For whatever your sign may be, this reading is for whoever it is meant to resonate with. I hope all is well, and I hope you guys are doing what's best for you and taking great care of you. I want to thank you for your love, your support, your time, as well as your presence. I'm truly grateful for the support that you provide to the channel. I ask that only the highest of intentions and energies be present, Spirit. Any negative energy being sent, please return to sender. Let there be love and light in these messages for the collective. Let's see. Tapping into the energy. What do you want them to know, Spirit? Messages for the collective. What do you want them to know? All right. We have Forest Tears. The number 11 could be of significance. There could be something here that someone has been keeping to themselves. There could be something here that someone has been hiding or keeping hidden. Be encouraged to trust your intuition. There could be a decision that someone is needing to make. All right. Know that the answer is within you. Something here could be a mystery for someone. There's a need for someone to pay attention to how they feel. Connect to what they're feeling. Allow whatever is coming up to be released. Someone here could be emotional. Someone could be crying with forest tears. Yeah, someone could be crying. Okay, let's see here, Spirit. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Okay, we have 11, we have 77, we have 99, and we have 9. So you guys could be seeing synchronicities of 1s, 9s, 7s. Okay, now we are in the year 9. 2025 reduces to 9. So the year of endings, new beginnings. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and get all these cards out. Nines associated with endings and new beginnings. Someone here could be reflecting. Something can be in review. Okay. Someone's in regret. Someone's in regret about something in the past. Something connected to their past. All right, Spirit. We have spirituality, compassion, and completion. Something here could be to deal with someone's values or their beliefs. Someone could have did something based off of what it is that they believed to be the situation. Okay, someone could be dealing with denial, and someone could be in fear. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. At the bottom of the deck, we have deception. There's something here about false illusions, a scarcity mentality, and falling into bad habits that could be of significance here as we look at regret, denial, and fear. Somebody's first, middle, or last initial could be R, D, or F. All right, Spirit, let's see. Something's changing. Someone's being encouraged to embrace the change that's coming, the change that is here. Okay. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have rest. This is something here that has been coming across like all the messages. Like someone here not getting enough rest, somebody not paying attention to the red flags, someone not listening to their body, someone could be drained, overwhelmed, overworked. Somebody here could be not feeling well. Somebody could be ill. Somebody could be dealing with a sickness. Somebody could be stuck in the bed dealing with an illness. The message this card brings is to listen to your body mentally and physically unwind. Someone here could be having trouble sleeping, getting rest because of their fears, their feelings, or their thoughts. Okay. Someone here could be crying themselves to sleep, but yet still getting very minimal sleep, still not getting a proper sleep. Something's keeping someone up. Okay. Now, we're starting off, the overall energy is forced tears. Now, someone is needing to allow themselves to mourn what it is they have lost. Someone is dealing with pain, hurt, heartache, heartbreak. When this card arrives in a reading, it's a reminder that although we all grieve and heal in different ways, we must grieve before that healing process can truly begin. Someone here could be dealing with a loss. I send out my deepest condolence. My deepest condolences if you are grieving the loss of a loved one. Yeah, this is experiencing a loss that still needs mourning. Someone here could have been avoiding the grieving process, and now these emotions, these feelings are coming to the surface. I'm getting the energy of someone here that's been suppressing their emotions over time, and now it's to a point where they're unable to avoid their emotions here. Now, others may expect one to heal in a time frame that they determine to be healthy or appropriate. You may have been told to move on, or that the way to move on is to bury your emotions, to suppress them, and just allow time to take place. Or perhaps others have made you feel as though you've moved on too quickly, that you didn't take your situation seriously enough, and now you're feeling this pressure to stay in a healing space longer than you feel is necessary. So just know that another person's experience is not a measure of your own. And you can heal as quickly or slowly as you like. Your pace, whatever that might be, is exactly what you need. So, what I want to say about this, okay, if when dealing with a loss, we all heal at our own pace. Most definitely we do. And we've all dealt with loss of a loved one. That's something that we all have in common. And I know for me, dealing with the loss of my son, I had people coming up to me and saying, it'll get better over time. It'll get better over time. I'm like, what do you mean over time it'll get better? Sometimes people put it out as if, as time move on, it'll fade away. The heartbreak, the hurt, the pain. But I had to realize for myself that I can rewrite my own story, right? When I look at this sadness, I can also look at the happiness, the happy times we share, the laughs, the smiles. I don't have to choose to looking at my situation as if it was a loss, right? I don't have to choose to hold on to the pain and the hurt of his absence. I can choose to hold on to the love, to the energy, because energy remains. So we all heal at different times, right? At our own pace. I don't know, maybe someone needed to hear that, because I used to be stuck with, well, it's a year that I would be like, it's a year has passed, and it still feels fresh, right? Over time, I had to learn how to manage how I felt, understand why I felt the way I felt. But then I also learned how to reconnect to the memories, the healing memories, the times we share, the things that we were able to do together. What he's taught me, what I taught him, his presence. We can choose. We can choose. We can choose whether we want to focus on the dark of our situation or the light of our situation. And starting out here with spirituality, we have regret and we have peace. Okay, with this being the situation here, when it comes to the card here, when it comes to spirituality here is indicating a need to enhance, someone needed to enhance their connection to the divine, to improve their relationship with themselves, as well as their quality of life. Remember, you're not a human being having a spiritual experience. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And your relationship with Source is your path to inner peace. So this is a situation here where someone here is needing to find their way back to home, back to self. Someone's being encouraged to celebrate and strengthen their relationship with the divine. Whoever they see as their higher source, okay, with this spirituality card here. In whichever way one choose, okay? This may be a time where prayer, meditation, or even just periods of silence and contemplation can be beneficial for one. Perhaps quiet time in nature, going on a retreat, or attending a place of worship is something here for someone to consider. It doesn't matter which option someone chooses, for there is no right or wrong. Only you can know your ultimate path back to yourself, back to higher source. So connecting here with one's beliefs, one's values here, to see them through whatever situation this is that they're dealing with. When it comes to a loss. Now, with the regret card, it says, I know that I cannot change the past. The soul doesn't know time. It doesn't. And so this is a construct of the physical dimension to one's soul. Think of the past as the now that has already been created, and the future as the now that has yet to be created. We don't have the power to uncreate the past. So someone here is being encouraged to let that go. Your power of creation lies in your awareness of the present. Know that you have the power to not only create your future, but also create acceptance of your past. You should realize that you are the total summation of every single experience you have had. These experiences have helped shape you into the person that you are today. This is about training yourself not to judge past events as good or bad, but as opportunities. Consider what it is that you've learned from the past that will help enrich your future. Focusing on the past and letting it dictate the direction of your future is taking your power away from yourself. Know that you hold the power. You are the creator. So, like I was saying, someone here could be taking this time out to reflect on the lessons of the past, and use their current power to create their bright future. Now, if this is not what someone is doing, this is what someone here is being encouraged to do, okay? For their greater good, okay? So peace here, it says peace and contentment are coming to you. Trust the process and believe. Change is here. Embrace change. Be open to change. Okay. Now, we also have here as the challenge for someone, we have compassion, we have denial, and we have realignment. Someone here is out of alignment. Something is not balanced. So when it comes to compassion here, guys, compassion comes here to speak of the need to be kind and compassionate toward others, especially those who extend beyond our families and circle of friends. You know, whether it's the ill-tempered clerk at the supermarket checkout or the homeless person on the street, we're being urged to look beyond our own judgments to see what lies beneath. So there's a lot of truth to the saying, don't judge a man until you walk the mile in his shoes. Okay. Now, when it comes to compassion, be encouraged to open your heart and mind to see others through the eyes of love. Every time you feel someone else's pain as if it were your own, you raise your personal vibration and the vibration of the world. So this is about showing kindness toward a stranger. You know, this is about living as your higher self. When you're understanding and loving, you align yourself with the divine. As we were mentioning, you know, realignment, also reconnecting here to higher source, to the divine. Now, with this denial card, it brings the message, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So, when it comes to denial, someone here could be, you know, needing to overcome being in denial. That's a challenge here, needing to accept what is, what was. It's not until we can accept what is and what was, it's not until we are able to do that and move forward. It's time to open up and be completely honest with oneself at the present moment. Okay, someone here could have been dealing with buried fears and resentments that's causing some kind of dis-ease. But now it's coming to the surface for someone here to examine whatever this fear, feeling, thought, emotion, whatever it is coming to the surface to be examined in the light of day with love and compassion. This is the only way to banish whatever this is that is of darkness, hurt, pain, anger, frustration, resentment, mistake. This is the only way to banish it from one's life. Someone here could be dealing with, you know, reflecting on these situations due to over time giving this these emotions or feelings or fears power by suppressing them. This is how the dangerous seeds of denial grow and spread and manifest unless we uproot them, unless we examine them and release them. So this is about becoming whole and healthy. This is about us learning not to bury painful emotions in the first place. Deal with them as they come and take all the time we need to neutralize them without hiding them. Our soul wants to live honestly and authentically in the now. So someone here is being encouraged to not hinder their soul by placing emotional landmines on its path. So, crying, releasing tears is a great way to cleanse your energy. It is. Sometimes, we can experience heartache, hurt, pain to the point where it will disconnect us from our soul. Like, and instead of dealing with the way we feel, dealing with the hurt, we grow numb. We start figuring out ways to avoid dealing with what we need to deal with, like working more hours, paying more attention to everything else but what it is that we need as spiritual beings, which is balancing the areas in our life and making sure that they are all in alignment with our beliefs, with our values. Now, this realignment card here, it says shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. And I can relate to the shifting my perspective. I had to shift my perspective and focus on the light of the situation. Focus on the time that I was able to share with my son. The love. Love never dies. it doesn't. So we now, when it comes to the advice here, I needed to get some lotion on my when it comes to the advice, as soon as I lotion my hands here, they feel so dry. This is advice of spirit here. And starting with completion here. Okay. Oh, what? It's like, let's see. I need a little bit more lotion. That ain't enough. Like, my hands can't be this dry. All right. Stay with me, guys. If this is not something going on with you, this could be going on with someone that is in your energy, someone that you're connected to. So, be sure to check on your loved ones. If this is not your energy, if you haven't heard from someone that you usually hear from by now, check on that person. Okay. Now we have the completion. We have the fear. And we have wisdom. Okay. I'll try to hold them so you guys can connect with the cards as well. When it comes to completion, this is indicating a time of necessary endings and completion in preparation for new beginnings. Someone here is being encouraged to let go of the old to make way for the new. Now, this could relate to a particular mindset, a behavior, a friendship, a job, a residence, or even a relationship that someone has outgrown here. Now, this could also indicate the completion of a karmic lesson for some, a period of study. This could be about a contractual obligation. Either way, when completion arrives in a reading, it serves as a confirmation that one must move forward with confidence and with courage toward bigger and better things. Have no fear, okay, of the unknown, for you are being divinely accompanied and guided. Trust that you are not alone. This is about surrendering oneself to the changes that are occurring and being led to where it is you need to be. Again, someone here is needed to spend quiet time alone to connect with their inner guidance. For in the silence, one will be given the next logical step to take when it comes to their situation. And the message here that fear brings is that I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. The outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions. That's fear and love. Our soul is made of the energy of love. And fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear, in its many guises, is the obstacle that one's soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that one's soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. So whenever fear sticks its ugly head into your life or on your path, it's really an opportunity for one to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lesson are you learning from these fearful emotions? And the more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will continue to prevent themselves. Which is why I mentioned how dealing with the loss of my son, I had to at some point gain enough strength to rewrite it. Okay, because it's so easy to connect and attach to the pain and the hurt and the feeling as if I'm at a loss. I had to open my eyes to see the bigger picture that I am at a gain. The years that I was allowed on earth to have him in my life in the physical form was a blessing. So I chose to hold on to the love. Although it may hurt, although it may be painful, I would never forget the love. And now, more than often when I shed a tear, it's tears of joy. But, it took me time to get to that place. It wasn't easy. It took some time. And not the time that someone else wanted it to take for me. But it also required action. We also have wisdom. It opened me up to the wisdom. I gained so much wisdom. Now, the message here is knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. So, this could be a situation here where someone here is seeking professional assistance, seeking out counselors, grieving counselors, tapping into their resources here. I mean, this really, it really brings about me feeling empathy here for those that have been involved in the fires in California, who has lost loved ones, and they're dealing with the loss of what it is that they had, as far as, their home, their shelter. And someone here, you're being encouraged. They have experts. They have qualified people that can most definitely assist you at the time of need in areas of your life where you need help. So please do not hesitate to reach out to a loved one that is supportive, or to the resources that are available, the 1-800 hotlines that they have. Make sure that you reach out, and also, know that you are not alone. You are not. So yeah, that brings that. Now looking at your situation, as an opportunity to rebuild. See it as an opportunity. I know this stuff is easier said than done. We've all experienced losses before. And listen, I know from experience. So let's get an angel's message here to close out the reading here for the collective. So it's this is a very important time of all of our lives, where we're being encouraged to see the world through the eyes of love. Have compassion. When we're able to see ourselves in someone else's situation, use our discernment, and be kind to ourselves as well as others. This is a very vulnerable time here, where people are dealing with a lot of changes, people are being uprooted and shifted. Significant changes taking place. People are experiencing changes overnight. So let's just, come together and do our best to allow our lights to shine, and to be there for others as we can, as much as possible, by helping them to connect to the resources that they need to get through whatever situation they're dealing with. I just want to encourage somebody's. We have 2, and we have 4. 224. You guys could be seeing 22. You guys could be seeing synchronicities of 4s, 4. Know that you are protected when it comes to 4. It's about, focusing on how we can build a life rooted in purpose and in determination. Being a guiding light for ourselves as well as for others. There's new sight and understanding that is entering our lives, and completions are taking place for new beginnings to arrive. Trust in infinite possibilities and your ability to create your own reality. When it comes to 224, as we talk about action, 224, it reduces to the number 8. So the message here with this is fundamentals. Secure your life. As you think of what you are building in your life today, Your angels guide you to think of something you've taken for granted. The foundational people, places, and opportunities in your life need your attention. Think of something you've overlooked in your life and give it your energy today. So, if this has been some helpful information, if this is something here that resonates with you, if you like to share this reading, please feel free to do so. Okay, sending you guys love, light, and healing energies. Thanks so much for viewing.